myself, and I think Baggy. Yeah, Baggy too. It was 5 of us.
That must
Was
have
Baggy
been
a part of
exciting.
it?
How
No,
was
it
that?
wasn't Baggy. It was just us 4. It was good. It was really, really good. It was really easy. Reading from a teleprompter is way harder than people. Way harder than
What
it
if
looks.
you can't see? What if we don't got 20/20? You're not allowed to wear glasses. Can you see from a distance? How was it
Well, it's kind of
intermingling
close.
with?
So,
Okay.
what did you say?
Okay.
How was it mingling with who?
With some of you guys are new breakout stars, and you come to award ceremonies. How is it rubbing elbows with? Because others than just musicians, you're rubbing elbows now with actresses, models. Like, how's that for you? How are you feeling fitting into everything?
That felt like second nature, kind of like the first day of school. Like, who's the new kids? That's what it felt like. But we got to meet a lot of cool people. Everyone was really nice, really respectful. We connected with some cool people at the awards. And, I mean, a lot of us already know people in the industry, too. So it's just really for consumers and the world really getting, like, a look at who we are. But a lot of us know a lot of people in the industry, like Santos and Darnell. They're behind the scenes for a lot of things. Ivy's a girl that's behind the scenes as well. She works for a record label. So some of these people are already, like, you know, have relationships, and some of these people are already our friends. But
so
it was more about like, consumers seeing who we were.
I saw you. So I saw you and some of the other cast members on The Breakfast Club. And you all look super, super comfortable. I love Charlamagne the God and Angela Yee and Envy. Being on shows with a big platform such as that, do you feel like in your mind, I've arrived, where I'm arriving? Has that sunk into you as of yet?
It feels like I'm arriving. I still don't feel like I have arrived or that I'm like reached my full potential. I feel like I'm barely scratching the surface. I feel like there's so much more that like I have to do. I feel like I've opened a door, like the screen door. I opened the screen door, but I don't feel like I'm like in the house sitting down at the table yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's coming. It's coming, and I'm on my way, and I'm doing all the right things. And as long as I stay consistent and persistent and proactive and not reactive, I'm going to be where I want to be in the world.
I like that. So, Azia, for those that are listening, you're listening to Ty Jones on iHeartRadio, Spotify. You're going to hear this. Azia, BET breakout star for the reality TV series. If you haven't heard about it, you can catch it on demand on BET, and it's called Hustle in Brooklyn. Season 2 is on the way. Am I right, Azia?
Yep, they haven't gave us a start date yet, but we're waiting to see.
Okay. So, with that said, have you been getting approached by any other networks or any other reality TV series? Do you see yourself wanting to jump on, like, Love and Hip Hop? What's up? What do you see?
Yeah, so I have been approached by other networks. Contractually, I can't discuss which ones, but it has been more than one. I am still looking to be on TV, so you'll see me soon.
Nice. That's awesome. So now, if you had to tell the world right now and those that are listening that may have just been catching you for the first time, who is Azia the rapper?
Who is Azia the rapper? Azia's herself.
Yeah.
She's a multifaceted girl, powerful, confident, strong. She can sing, she can rap, she can dance, she can act. She has multiple businesses that she works with. I'm coming out with a makeup line. It launches next month, called Brownies Couture. It is geared towards women of color. You know, I noticed that there was a problem that I was having in terms of finding, finding nude lipsticks for myself. And I was having trouble with that. Yeah. Really? I always have to mix shades, and there aren't ever any nudes for brown girls. So I came up with a line to fix that problem. And I'm excited about that. That's coming out soon.
That's a black girl melanin magic right there. I can appreciate that. I, too, Azia, love makeup, and I happen to be a certified artist for MAC Cosmetics. I worked for MAC for years. And
oh, dope. So we got to get you some lipsticks and lip glosses too.
Please do. I would rock those with a quickness because I sport all color lipsticks. I don't care if it's purple, teal. It could be fire engine red or even black. I'll bust it on my lips. So definitely keep me up on that. And I would like to continue to see your progress. I'm anticipating the new season of Hustle in Brooklyn because last season kind of ended kind of rough with you and Danny. And what's the situation like currently? Are you, I know you're far removed from that situation, but do people still ask you of that beef or things that were dramatic with the show itself? And were you expecting things like that to happen, Azia? Was that a surprise to you yourself?
Oh, no. I was super surprised. I was very surprised. And, yeah, people still ask me, but, I mean, like I tell everyone else, I've never re-respected anyone in my life. So, I mean, it kind of ended where it started.
Okay. I saw that. I mean, I saw every episode, but I was like, poor child, she lost her tampons, too. My goodness. But I guess that goes with the territory. Like, what's going on in the world? And I never understood. There's an error currently going on in Instagram where you have an Insta-famous person, and no disrespect, but the other young lady, Zanny, she was supposed to be, I guess, some up-and-coming comedian or Insta-famous person, but integrity-wise, as a sister of color,
she wasn't
repping us. No, like it was just crazy. So when I saw your loyalty, and even when others was like, yo, why you messing with her? You was like, oh, I'm going to give her a shot, give her a chance. I'm like, yo, she's mad. You have the patience of Job. So how is it with the other young lady? What's her name? She's a dark-skinned one. She works
Alicia?
as a PR, I think. Yes.
Alicia.
Yes. What's the story with her? It's just crazy to me. So I'm gonna let you take it from there. What's the story with Alicia and her interaction? It's like she rubs people the wrong way, or is that supposed to be how it goes? I mean,
I think that she just has a strong personality. She means well.
Okay.
She doesn't. Alicia doesn't mean any harm. She just wants to get the job done, and her getting the job done is more important to her than being thoughtful about someone else's feelings. And I can respect that. I mean, it's New York City. Imagine if you had to think about everybody else's feelings before you did something. It takes a lot of work.
Yeah,
it takes a lot of work. So she doesn't really care about if this is going to bother you or what ideally is supposed to be right or protocol. She just wants to get the job done.
So the coming out of the couple, is his name Randy? What's his name? That was beautiful.
Randy and Marco.
And I think that was amazing. I also love his fashion sense, and I noticed that you are a big fashionista, and I did not realize. I saw you in the boutique. I didn't know that you had that much ties, and all of this talent that you're displaying is definitely black girl power. If you had to tell any young lady that is aspiring to work in the industry, such as following footsteps as yourself, what advice would you give them? What type of things should they study? What would you suggest?
I would suggest studying the things that relate to them the most, the things that they may naturally like and naturally gravitate to, and kind of just look at things from a broader scale. Like, literally life itself is inspirational, like anything. Like, you can go outside, and I know it sounds cliche. I don't know if you talk to, like, a lot of artists or painters, but you can literally go outside and look at the sky and see a shape, and it's like, oh, cool, I want to do something like this, or a house, or a tree, or literally anything. So you just have to be open and willing to be inspired so you can be inspired. It's not really about
now, have you?
It's kind of just about living.
I like how you said that, and that's definitely coming from an artist perspective, and I can respect that. I like to draw, have a niece that draws and a sister And I've seen my niece. She's only 15 years old, but she paints so beautifully, and the stuff that comes on a piece of canvas when she does it is amazing. And I'm like very, amazed at her talent. So I want to thank you for being on the show, and I also wanted
to
just
for having
ask
me.
you. Oh no, you're quite welcome. I also wanted to ask you a quick thing. I saw an ad for Macy's. Are you doing or partnering with Macy's with anything currently?
So I actually was at something called the Trevor Project. Are you familiar with them?
No. Fill me in.
Okay, so the Trevor Project is a huge organization that gives towards the LGBT community, LGBTQ now community, and they have a hotline, like a crisis hotline, where you can call in and 24 hours a day if you ever need to express yourself about anything. And they had a huge banquet where they were gaining donations to open up more facilities, more locations so people could call in all over the U.S. And it was super dope. Macy's was one of the sponsors for the event, and we got to make these really cool ads as, influencers, and just kind of spread the word about the Trevor Project itself in association with Macy's. And it was during Pride Month.
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's very impactful. Yeah. I didn't even know a platform such as that existed, but it's very serious what's going on in the world today, even in the LGBT community. Hate crimes are at an all-time high, and the world itself right now, you have to be very proactive with what you want to stand for. So big up for you for that. That's amazing. That's really amazing.
Thank you.
So, and I wanted to also ask, who is designing some of you? Are you styling yourself? Are you styling some of yourself, or you have a stylist?
No, it's me. So the closest thing I have to a stylist is Terry Mack, and she's the owner of her store, the same store that I was telling you about before, where basically I have access. So she helps me with things. Sometimes she has cool ideas and she wants to bring them to life. We'll, tweak it, put my sauce on it, and then we'll come up with something. But for the most part, it's me. Even with designing costumes, like you saw on the show, I designed those costumes, made those costumes.
Now, Azia, really where can they find? Where you are super, super creative. Like, I love some of the shades you would rock with some of the outfits, and the little bra bustiers. Where can they find Terry Mack's boutique? Where is it located?
It's located in Brooklyn, so it's 1581 Pitkin Avenue in Brooklyn, New York.
Awesome. And where, for those that have never heard of Azia, maybe tonight's the first time they've heard of her, where can they find you on your social media platforms, Azia?
Yes, you can check me out. My website is iamazia, AZIA.com. So that's iamazia.com. And you can check out my Instagram, which is azia.iam, azia.im. And make sure you guys check out my makeup line as well, Brownies Couture by Azia. That launches next month, and that's me.
I'm definitely going to follow that. I just started following you. Thanks for... some of these colors are freaking amazing. I love the chocolate.
Yes,
the first
they're all
is the
new,
brown
all
lip.
shades, girl.
That is fire. I love that chocolate. I'm definitely going to have to purchase. So can you purchase directly from this IG? Is there a link that you can order from to get?
There will be. Yep. So starting next month, there will be a link. You'll be able to purchase from Instagram. You'll be able to purchase from Facebook. You'll be able to purchase on my website. It'll all link back to my website, which is the Brownies Couture website, its own website, and there'll be a link from my website pointing people to the Brownies Couture website too. But yep, you'll be able to purchase right off Instagram.
You go. I am so super proud. I'm going to be blowing you up now because you are VSU.
Thank you.
And all of us, one thing I have to admit to you, like VSU, like I entered VSU in 1991. So I'm taking it way back. I'm a little bit of old head, but I appreciate it. And I tell you, I'll be going this October. Homecoming is October 18th through the 20th, and I will be in the building. I'm I'm not quite sure. Have you ever performed at a VSU homecoming? Have you done anything over